last night, do you know Shane Gillis at all, Buck? Do you know that comedian? Have you watched him very much?
Shane Gillis, to me, became incredibly famous based on a couple of clips he did from a stand-up where it was actually his Trump, I think it was called Beautiful Dogs was the name of the stand-up, and he did Trump talking about the Baghdadi raid, which is one of the funniest stand-up clips, standalone stand-up clips that I have seen in years. It holds up very well. And now he's become a pretty big household name, certainly for a comedian.
Okay, can we play? Let's start with this one, because this was one you have to listen carefully. This was one that so you can go watch the entire 10 minutes, and I think it's pretty funny. It is edgy, off the charts edgy for Disney and ABC and ESPN, because it is not politically correct. But first, I think we have the audio, and I don't have the numbers in front of me, so he plays a prank. You really kind of need to see the video, but I thought this was one of the funniest parts of his monologue. He introduces a woman in the crowd as a 4-time WNBA All-Star. Everyone in the whole place claps. Listen to this.
Can we stop pretending Donald Trump knows ball? It's like a weird thing where they're like, man, he loves sport. He doesn't know anything about sports. Every time a team comes and visits the White House, he's like, and you must be the guy who catches. It's like, look at these guys, big guys, black guys. And that's just when the New York Liberty visited.
Okay, that is a little bit different, Joe, but that New York Liberty is a WNBA team, and he basically he called them all men. And you can hear that reaction where everybody's like, ooh, there are angry people inside of ESPN. The DEI text threads and email chains are blowing up like crazy. And we have several different cuts here. And again, I think it's just kind of emblematic of how quickly everything has changed in the culture. Here he is making fun of a bookie talking about Bill Belichick and his super young 24-year-old girlfriend, cut 3.
A bookie is what Bill Belichick reads to his girlfriend before bedtime. They do. They read The Very Horny Caterpillar, The Little Engine That Could But Needed a Pill First, and of course, the classic Goodnight Boobs.
And then here is cut 1. He made an Epstein joke as well, which kind of points out, hey, this thing has totally suffused society in general. Cut 1.
Actually, there was supposed to be an Epstein joke here, but as it got deleted. Must have probably deleted itself, right? Probably never existed, actually. Let's move on as a country and ignore that.
So he made a lot of people uncomfortable. He did what comedians used to do. It wasn't as good as the Ricky Gervais opening for the Golden Globes, which I think is the greatest monologue in modern history in terms of ridiculing the crowd. But he made a lot of the people in the audience uncomfortable with some of the jokes that he told. And I thought it was pretty good. And I think it's culturally important because it respects or signifies how things are changing.
All right, we got 34. I haven't heard these two jokes. Clay sent these jokes in, so this is all on Clay. If anyone is upset by the edginess of the joke, I'm taking no heat for this one. This is 34, but it's not Clay saying it. It's Shane Gillis. Hit it.
When Caitlin Clark retires from the WNBA, she's going to work at a Waffle House so she can continue doing what she loves most, fist fighting black women.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah,
wow.
That reaction. Yeah, Buck's face is great on this. He hasn't heard this is what ESPN put out. And I'm telling you, there is a full-on revolt inside of the company over this.
I could imagine the woke Gen Z and millennial contingent of ESPN employees are not happy with these SB jokes.
So there is a Caitlin Clark, and basically she gets beat up by everybody in the WNBA. Here is another joke. This is... and the video is out there. We'll put it up at the Clay and Buck account so that you can see it. But he is pointing out to the crowd, as one often does at these events, and drawing attention to this woman, a 4-time WNBA All-Star, Listen carefully. This is what it sounded like.
4-time WNBA All-Star Brittany Hicks is here. Give it up for Brittany, everybody. I'm joking around. That's my friend's wife. I knew none of you knew WNBA players. That's crazy. You clap for that.
That's actually a pretty good joke. All right. So you point to somebody, they put the camera on her, and everybody's cheering. Hey, 4-time NBA star and it's a WNBA star. Turns out nobody has any idea who she is, and they're just clapping for clapping's sake. So that entire monologue is up. Not perfect, not the greatest monologue that's ever been done, but I do think culturally it is sending messages about how society is altering and largely rejecting sort of the woke universe that was created. We'll take some of your calls. We'll react. Again, we had Alan Dershowitz on in the second hour. Some of you weighing in on that. Also, a lot of people weighing in on every subject under the sun. 800-282-2882 if you want to call, and we will play a bunch of your talkbacks here in the last half hour. In the meantime, some families are fortunate enough to have a place to get away. A listener of ours in Chicago has parents who love spending time at the family second home. Perfect in every way, a lake house, except there's no cell phone. So the family decided, no good cell phone service there. So the family decided to buy several pairs of Rapid Radio walkie-talkies. Got elderly parents going out there all the time. Modern day connections, versions connected by a nationwide LTE network. So the family can stay connected anytime, anywhere with just the touch of a button. Peace of mind that comes with that kind of connection with parents in their 80s, big deal, makes all the difference. Order yourself a pair. Send one to your parents' home. Keep one for yourself. Get hooked up right now. I promise you're going to love it. They are good for everybody to be able to stay in touch. No contracts, no monthly fees. Limited time offer. Go to rapidradios.com to save 60%. Free UPS shipping from Michigan. That's rapidradios.com, code radio. Rapidradios.com, code radio.